think of the Pavinos when you first met them?
When I first met them, they didn't really talk much, so I just thought they were kind of weird. And then when they talked more, I thought they were even weirder.
What did you think of the kids, Derek, Darren, and Dana?
Actually, at first, I thought they were a little strange and sheltered, but I actually got to know them pretty well, and they were actually really nice. Dana and I made earrings together, and Darren, he's really good at drawing comics.
Really?
Yeah, he's very talented.
When you listened to their house rules, what were you thinking in your head? Because in the episode, you...
What really got me was when they said we have 15 minutes in the bathroom.
Yeah, you were punished for that.
I don't know how I was supposed to do that. Because usually I'll take a 30-minute shower to shower alone.
In the beginning, did you think that you were going to get disciplined a lot, or did you figure that you'd probably manage to get away with most of the week and just live life your way and show them a lesson that you couldn't be messed with?
I didn't think I'd get any punishment at all. I thought they'd just let it go. I don't know, I didn't think I did anything too drastic to have to be punished.
What was it like having Debbie not allow you to wear heavy makeup and, make you, lighten things up, and I guess that, kind of exposes you more than you like? What was it like being out of your comfort zone like that?
Well, it would have been one thing if it wouldn't have been on TV, but having everybody see me like that, it made me really seem, I guess, shallow, since I complained about not being able to do my hair and makeup. It made me seem like looks is all that matters.
Did Debbie and Dana wear makeup?
I know Dana didn't, and I don't think Debbie did.
Okay, you were probably really gonna laugh at this, but I just really want to know, were you really embarrassed to wear that pizza suit?
Yes, but I wanted to be the man.
When you actually went out there and had cars honking at you, did you feel good about yourself, or was this still just completely and totally embarrassing?
I thought it was kind of fun. At first, when I thought about wearing it, I thought it was going to be embarrassing, but yeah, it ended up being a lot of fun.
I guess when Derek was cheering you on, that made it easier for you to go on and do it.
Yeah, at least I wasn't there doing it alone.
What was it like working with nuns? And did they know why you were there?
I'm not sure. When we were around, Debbie didn't tell them why. She just said that we were there to help.
Why did you choose to do the work Debbie gave you and James joyfully? Or were you, faking that?
I don't know how she got joyfully, but we just did it without complaining, because I didn't feel like that was the place to complain about anything.
Yeah. When you refused to help, and then Dino felt that he lost his connection with you, and he got Debbie to come out, and then they talked to you, and you weren't listening. Afterward, when you felt bad, was it hard for you to apologize, or did it just come naturally?
It was probably an hour or two later. If you notice in the episode, when I apologize, it's actually a little darker out when I finally do that.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and you'll even hear the little crickets and stuff.
Wow, so you were out there for 2 hours?
Yeah, I was sitting there, and then one of the crew members came and talked to me and told me that I should apologize. He said that he can't make me apologize, but he suggested it. So actually, before I even apologized, it kind of felt like I was just giving in, but I knew that I had to apologize to be able to go home.
It makes it look like only 5 minutes passes. They shouldn't have done that. They should have like had they should have written on the screen 2 hours later or something and like show how hard of a time you gave them.
I know. 'Cause I noticed that then a lot of the time lapse was changed so much. Like I was in that backyard in the beginning for a long time. Like not quite an hour, but probably like 30 minutes.
So they took something that appeared that they should do more timelines like that. They should show more of that. Cause did they like switch around like when it says day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5? Do they ever show content from one day on another day?
On one part they said that it was a different day when it was still the end of the day before. But they didn't actually like fully switch them around.
When you said that the world would be a better place if you killed yourself, when people actually said that to you,
Yeah.
that must be like one of the most awful things you could ever possibly hear.
It was like I've been bullied a lot in my life, mostly starting in 7th grade.
Yeah, and your mom said that you had it if you can't beat him, join you type attitude. Did you actually have that attitude, or were you just doing like anything possible to escape being bullied? And if it took you being...
It was more of a, I was trying to, like, do something else that won't make me think about it. Like, after being bullied for so long, and it was actually pretty severe. Like, in middle school, I'd be in the bathroom, and girls would go in there and gang up on me and push me into the walls.
When you had to do a lot of chores while you were there. I think one of the funniest parts was one of the extras where you have to clean toilets and Dana was getting really annoyed with you. I can relate, Chica. I have to clean the toilets at my house too. That's one of my chores. I have to clean my bathroom and it is gross. What was the grossest chore you had to do?
When I had to clean the bathrooms at the restaurant. It didn't show that, but at that part, Derek was the one watching me, and it was basically the same as when Dana had to watch over me doing it. I didn't want my face to face the toilet.
I actually, the part where you pour the soap into the toilet and then you scrub it with the little scrunch thing, I think that's kind of fun. That's my favorite part of it. I don't like wiping down the seat or the lid. That's just gross because people sit on that.
I know, there's buttons in there.
Did you get to wear gloves?
No.
Oh my gosh! Well, I don't always wear gloves because it's just my toilet. But if I was cleaning a public bathroom, oh my gosh, hello gloves.
I don't like making it.
What were some of the things that you did with the Pavinos that weren't showed? Shown, not showed.
At the end of the show, we all had this pizza party and had icy stuff. All really good. And the camera was on us, but it didn't show any of that.
They showed the ice fight. I would have rather seen a pizza party than an ice fight because an ice fight just doesn't look like all that much fun.
I know, they kept throwing it at me.
Nice. They didn't throw it at James?
I tried throwing it at James, but on James and Vino's team, they kept throwing it at me. They didn't hit anyone else.
Nice. Well, at least you were having ice hit you when it was like 90 degrees at night, so that must have been a little cool and not make you too mad. Were there any other times during the show when you acted out and they didn't show it, and like you were punished but they didn't show it? Or...
There was another time that I got in trouble for my makeup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course.
What did they do to you?
The same thing. I had to go out and hold the weights. I'm telling you, at the end of that week, my arms were so toned.
Are they still toned? Are you still lifting weights? Nice. What was the longest amount of time you had to hold the weights for?
2 minutes, but that's so much harder than it looks.
I want to know, how heavy were those weights? I was seriously wondering that the entire time.
They were 2.5 pounds, but even just holding your arms out with nothing for 2 minutes still.
Yeah, they make it look like it's effortless. But it's like, because I'm guessing after 30 seconds, the weight really starts to get to you.
Yeah.
And then your arms are falling. Did you ever drop the weights and have to restart? I mean, not
purposely
because
I've done that, but
no,
I've never dropped them.
What was it like receiving a letter from your mother?
Well, it was kind of different because the things that she wrote, she had never actually told me in person before.
Yeah.
But it seemed pretty heartfelt. It was nice.
Did it change anything about how you felt with your relationship with her?
Yeah, it made me feel like, well, my mom is on my side. She wants what's best for me. It's not like she's trying to ruin my life. She's actually trying to make it better, so I should respect her more.
Did it change you staying with the Pavonis?
Actually, it has. It made me want to be closer to my parents, which I am a lot closer to both of them now. And I actually haven't gone to a party at all since then.
Wow. Is it hard for you not to go to a party, or is it just something that you've decided that you're not going to do anymore?
It's just something I decided I'm not going to do anymore. I don't need to do that.
Do you feel better about yourself now that you've made a decision like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
I
kind
have a lot more self-respect.
Yeah. I mean, when you, sell yourself lower than you are, you lose your self-respect, but when you take yourself more seriously as a person, you feel better about yourself on the inside. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
When your parents were on their way to pick you up, were you nervous?